Everybody has done this list, and in my first year on YouTube, I really didn't want to skip it. So here are my 3 suggestions for fragrances for autumn.
Fantastico!
Autumn is probably my favorite season of the year. In Colombia, we don't have seasons. We're located in the tropic, so there are no seasons in my country. But I've been fortunate enough to live in London for a couple of years, and I've enjoyed autumn. I've enjoyed its colors. I've enjoyed its coldish weather. But let's get into this list. The first one I would like to recommend you for autumn is the one and only, a modern classic, Dior Fahrenheit. I really like this scent, really like this bottle. This is an eau de toilette concentration, but it is very, very potent. I love the bottle, classic 1980s bottle. You see the grade from orange, kind of yellowy, orangey to red and black. Really like this one. This one became my first designer perfume ever in my life. The first one I bought was this one. This was my signature scent for so many years, since I was probably 18 or 17, and I rocked this one for so many years before I decided to give it a change. This has woody notes. It's a very, very woody scent. It opens kind of citrusy, to be honest with you, and at least that's my impression. It is a bit citrusy, but then it dries down to wood, to this violet accord that gives you kind of a petrol-ish or gas-ish smell, like when you're in a petrol station, but rounded with woods and with citrus notes. It is very interesting, to be honest with you, and to actual standards in modern designer perfumery, I think this could be, if this was released today, this one will be kind of a niche perfume. This will be very original. This one is polarizing as hell. I've heard people who really hate it, but there's people who love it, and I've worn this one and people have told me, you smell really good. Why do I recommend this one for autumn? Because it really makes you feel warm. If you're feeling cold, I think this will warm you up, at least that's my experience. So in a very cold, gloomy day, rainy day, I wear this one and I feel as if I put a blanket. Projection with this one is very loud. It is huge. It is like a cloud around you, probably around 1 meter during I would say 2 hours. It does really last on the skin. I mean, you can apply it and 24 hours later you can still smell it on your skin. The next one I want to recommend you is Danger Parfum Cologne by Roger Parfums. So, classic Roger bottle in here. Okay, let's get this one to focus. And this one has a very nice and also very strong spicy accord of cumin. This is kind of a double-edged sword, to be honest with you, because cumin really smells sometimes like body odor or like sweat, basically. It gives that vibe, to be honest with you. So depending on your skin, this can be good, or the cumin could come off really strong on your skin or could be really sweet. It all depends on your skin, and even on the days. I've worn this one. Some days I've been like overwhelmed by the cumin smell. I really do like 3 sprays tops of this one. It is precisely because of that spices that I feel it is perfect for autumn. It is very classy. If you are wearing a tie, if you're wearing a suit, if you're wearing a nice coat, probably if you're going to a meeting, if you're going to a nice dinner at a posh restaurant, or probably you're going to have cocktails at a very upscale bar, you will rock with this one. People will ask you, what are you wearing? Because it is not many people that really wears niche perfumes, and this one is very original and very unique. Just be careful with how many sprays you get on your skin. Next one on the list is Encre Noire à l'Extrême. Beautiful bottle as well, to be honest with you. I really like the bottles of the Encre Noire line. and the juice is very dark. Like, you can actually see this is extreme as it can get. Sadly, it is not as extreme as I really wanted in terms of longevity, in terms of actual performance. But okay, what does this one smell like? This is like woods, like as if you were in the actual woods. So when you spray this one, it will transport you to very damp woods, as if you were walking through some small path, some very narrow path, where you can see all the leaves, these orangey reddish leaves that have already fallen because it is autumn and the earth is damp and you feel this smell. So woods, vetiver, very dark vetiver, oak moss. Performance with this one is not that big, to be honest with you, but this is very cheap scent. You can get it for around $20-something in the US or 20-something pounds in the UK. For the price, I think you really get a very nice scent. It could be also niche quality. And I have one bonus scent for you, which is Sarah 9.0 or simply Sarah 9. You probably could see or could read the notes in there, but yeah, it opens with bergamot, juniper, coriander, pepper, also has iris or orris, vetiver, amber and cedarwood. If you're after a cheaper version of Dior Homme Parfum, the version prior to the 2020 reformulation, so you get this iris and powdery makeup accord, like a lipstick accord. This iris accord is very classic. It has some vanillic smell, so this kind of sweetness and powder, sweet and powdery accord, like a sweet and powdery vanilla, if that makes sense to you. I do really think this kind of scent profile goes really well with that kind of autumn Pantone, if you really like to call it that way, and it also really warms you up. So when I wear this one, every time it is very cold, probably it is rainy, and I wear this one and it somehow warms me up. I don't get this one to focus. Okay, here you go. So these were my 3 recommendations plus a bonus. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you like my content, please subscribe. It will really help me to reach out more like-minded people like you and me, who like perfumes, who like to hear and watch and read content about perfumes. Also, please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Here you have it. There I put a couple of pictures of my collection. On Mondays I do little 1-minute reviews. And also I want to tell you that if you feel like now you can support me in this fragrance journey, if you kind of connect with my content, if it is engaging for you, I would really appreciate if you support me. All the information is down below. Also, please leave in the comments, do you agree with my selection? Will you suggest me something different as well? Also, what do you like from this channel? If you would like me to improve something apart from my English, because of course I'm not native English speaker, but yeah, anyway, I'm extending this farewell for too long, so thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time. Thank you.